Today we discuss the Diggas. Out in the forgotten wastes of Angelis, also known as Gorkamork, live these lost sons of humanity. Men and women who have shed their imperial skin and cast aside the aquila and the creed of the god Emperor. In its place, and countless other feral worlds, the Diggas have embraced the green, the raw, brutal and undeniably powerful culture of the Orcs. Their blood runs red, yet their hearts beat to the rhythm of the wah. But how did this come to be? Some say Diggas are the descendants of an imperial survey team that, after generations of war and catastrophe, was reduced to violent savages mimicking the Orcs of their world. These places are, after all, scrap heaps and toxic skies where survival is a daily bloody struggle. Here, the strongest rule. And more often than not, the strongest were the Orcs. For the scattered human tribes living in their shadow, there was only one choice: cower and be crushed under the green tide, or adapt. And adapt they did. The transformation from human to Digger wasn't easy, however, and it wasn't just a single event. It was a process, a slow, grinding erosion of their past selves. Every human child grew up hearing the roar of Orc engines and speaking a bastardized form of the Orc tongue. Soon, the physical change followed the mental one. Diggas came to adorn their bodies with the symbols of their chosen people. Bolting on crude bionics, cyborg limbs made from salvaged pistons. They tattooed their skin with jagged tribal patterns and painted their faces a menacing shade of green to emulate their Orc idols. Over time, Diggas learned to prove their worth in the same way an Orc does, through sheer, unadulterated violence. Now Diggas fight not with tactics or discipline, but with a wild, joyful abandon. The Digganobz, leaders of their kind, are the biggest and the baddest of them all. The Diggas and Orcs of Angelis have a history of bloody conflict. But through imitation, illusion, and in some cases pure delusion, the two have established a level of coexistence that blurs the line between their cultures. Why would any human choose this path? Besides survival, for many the answer is power. In the harsh, unforgiving worlds where Diggas thrive, humanity is weak. They are prey. To become a Digger is to gain strength from the collective might of the mob, to become part of the green tide that sweeps away all who stand before it. By the brutal standards of their world, the Digger with the flashiest gear, the fastest buggy, and the most teeth also reflects both progress and prosperity. Ultimately, though, the Digganobz walk a path with no future. The Orc way of life is a constant, churning meat grinder of battle. It may be exciting, but it is also a dead end. Diggas cannot truly become Orcs, and their biology remains fundamentally human. Eventually their tribes will be absorbed, wiped out, or simply fade away, leaving behind nothing but rusted scrap and the cautionary tale of what happens when men forget who they are and decide to become monsters instead.